Well, hey guys. Hope you guys are enjoying the spring. I know it's been warm one day and then rainy the next. Part of spring, right? But as you guys know, we are in what we refer to as Holy Week. And right now it's Thursday evening, which means tomorrow is Good Friday. And then you have Saturday, and then, of course, Easter Sunday or Resurrection Sunday, right? Good Friday when Jesus was crucified. Sunday, the third day, 3 days later, when Jesus rose from the dead. We call it Easter, and there's also, I know we have a lot of traditions because it's spring. We also throw in candy and bunnies and eggs because eggs and bunnies make sense and go together. I don't really get why those two are mixed, but you guys know that that's how it goes, and it's fun, and you get to eat the candy, and you have time with family and all that kind of stuff. Even though we don't have youth group this weekend because it's Easter, you're going to be spending time with family. I wanted to do just a short little lesson reminder for all of us, and this will be my Easter message. And you can see I'm dressed up. Actually, I just got home from work and I had to wear a tie at work today. And then I was outside afterwards and it was raining, so I had a jacket on. And I just thought, hey, I look nice. I'm going to be making an Easter video. Let's look like I actually know how to dress up sometimes. This is just going to be kind of a quick Easter message and challenge for us. We've been talking in youth group, going through our book, a lesson book. We've been talking for a while. We've been looking at the fall, right? And we've been looking in Genesis how Adam and Eve, they were deceived by the serpent, which was the devil, and they ate the fruit. They disobeyed God, and we've talked about how sin entered the world. And then there's consequences to sin. There's consequences to deciding we don't need God. We want to do things on our own, or the whole temptation was to become like God, which makes us equal with God instead of obeying God, and we don't, and we go against His will, and so that's where sin enters the world. And you and I, all of us, we've all sinned, right? Romans tells us we've all sinned. We all know that. I'm not telling you something you don't know. You know that you've made choices that are wrong at times. You know that you're a sinner, just like every other human being ever. But that's why we need to celebrate Easter. And that's why we need to take this week, and especially Easter Sunday, Resurrection Sunday, so seriously. Not seriously in the sense that we can't have fun, but seriously in understanding the importance of it. Because as sinners, we could not be with God in heaven. It put a barrier between us and Him. And we could not overcome that barrier. So God had to. Now, this is what I love. And there's this devotion book that I used to read with my kids, and I can't remember the name of it. But it would talk about God's rescue plan. That's how it explained this idea of Jesus coming to die for our sins. It was God's rescue plan, coming to rescue us, because let's be honest, we needed to be rescued from ourselves, from our sin, because we could not pay the penalty for sin ourselves. So therefore we were stuck. We were in trouble, and we needed to be saved from that. And God loved us so much that He sent His Son out of heaven down to earth to chase after us, to pursue us, because He wants a relationship with us, because He loved us. Romans 5:8 says this. It says, "But God showed His love for us in that while we were still sinners, Christ died for us." I don't know about you guys, but a lot of times I live feeling like I have to be perfect, or I can't make a mistake. And sometimes, and I know I'm guilty of this, I've also put that in my relationship with God, where God expects me to be perfect. And if I mess up and if I make a mistake, He's going to punish me right away. He's there to zap me or to get me or to punish me. And it sometimes feels like God doesn't love me unless I'm being perfect. And that's not true at all. That's a complete lie from the devil, and we should not believe that. And that's why that verse I just read, Romans 5:8, is so amazing. Because it says that while we were still sinners, before we realized we needed God, before we understood that we needed to be rescued, he came after us to rescue us. While we were still sinners, Christ died for us. He didn't wait for us to realize, hey, God, I need you. He chased after us. What an amazing truth. What a freeing truth to realize that we serve a God that loves us so much that he would pursue after us even before we realized we needed him. And then he gives us this free gift of salvation because his son took out all of our sin on him and died on the cross. And then 3 days later, on Resurrection Sunday, rose from the dead. And because of that, we can have this freedom from the thing that we're in bondage to, our sin. The thing that weighs us down, our sin, living in a sinful world. And so my challenge for you guys this Easter Sunday, and as we're going through, tomorrow's Good Friday, Saturday, Easter Sunday, we're in what's called a Holy Week. Be reminded in some way in the next few days that you don't have to be perfect for God to love you. You don't have to be perfect for God to care about you, to pursue you, to want a relationship with you. He wanted a relationship with you even while you were walking away from him. He sent his son to die for you before you realized you needed him. He had a rescue plan for you because he cared about you. And he cared about me. And all he wants is a relationship with us. What an incredible thing that the God of this universe, who spoke it into existence, who is more powerful than we can ever understand, who is beyond what our finite minds can comprehend, that the God of this universe cares about us and a relationship with us, with me. And he loved me even before I realized I needed him. Have a great Easter, and I'll see you guys next time we have youth group.